done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 and love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved. Love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate our time.
Watching You Matters Happy Hour
with Lee Whitehouse
and Scott Jones.
Good evening and welcome. It's Monday. Welcome to Happy Hour and thank you for joining us. You'll be pleased to know that back today, joining me in his rightful place at my side, it is Lee Whitehouse.
Good evening. I feel quite emotional with that introduction.
Well, last week I gave Charlie quite a big intro, so I thought best do the same with you. It
feels like I'm a bit of a special guest, actually, and I've been away for quite a while. And I've noticed there's quite a few people tuned in even before we got started, so that's good. So good evening, everyone. It's good to be back. I'm a little worse for wear today, and I've got funny eyes. So if I keep doing funny things with my eyes, you know why. Got sticky eyes.
Why have you got funny eyes?
Well, it doesn't help that I put some cream on because I got burnt yesterday, as you have, clearly, with your very pink head. Yeah. And I keep getting it in my eyes, the after sun. So that's why I've got lots of chemicals in my eyes, probably. So there we go. But yeah, good to be back and good evening, everyone.
Fantastic. So let's say a big welcome to everyone who's joined us on the show. So far, I can see on my list, I've got Charlie Stokes on there, regular, who was also standing in for Lee last week. So a big thank you, Charlie, for that. And welcome to join us. Jen Owen, big welcome to you. Sarah Arthurs, someone called Lee Whitehouse has joined. He likes to watch himself back, I think. And my brother is also on there watching us as well. Who have you got, Lee?
Got Craig Murphy. Good evening, Craig. Let's hope we don't have any Venga boys or whatever it was. Black Lace, yeah. Let's hope we don't have any of that today. Who else have we got different to you? Kidderminster Gardens is watching. So hello, Kidderminster Gardens. If people aren't following Kidderminster Gardens, get on there. It's a good page to be on.
It's a great song.
And Chris Millington, he's watching. Good evening, Chris. Hope you're okay. Craig is coming with a comment straight away, and he's saying, "Can I request another Black Lace track today as Lee is back?"
I think yes, it's a must.
You can, Craig. You know, there's no rules. You can, but I might try and fix the number generator. So, but yeah, sure. Please get your song requests in at early doors. I'd like to have at least 10 requests today. Normally we get about 6. Let's push it to 10. Let's put your favourite song in the comments right now, and we'll get them in the list ready for the end of the show.
Okay. So also, Lee, before we start going to things, so you've probably seen it on Facebook that there's a post saying that I've got a business venture idea for you.
Yeah, and I tried to get this out of you yesterday, but you didn't spill the beans at all, did you?
No, because I needed to wait for the perfect time to reveal this brilliant idea. Okay, so I'm just going to have to disappear off the camera a minute.
Oh, dear.
So I'm just going to put you onto main view so everyone can see you now, not me. But
I'm just going
to... still going to talk about it.
Oh, okay, go on then.
So you've been giving me a lot of stick over the last couple of weeks about wearing a T-shirt with the name Luke on it.
Oh dear me!
Okay.
You've not going to got one with Lee printed, surely?
So I thought it did feel a bit bad having someone with Luke on it when obviously, you know, there's you sat right opposite me as co-host on the show. So what I've done is I've put myself back on the camera. Is I've got a new line of T-shirts printed.
Oh my
Lee Whitehouse.
God. Oh wow!
With your picture all over it.
Wow. Honestly, everybody that's watching, I had no idea that he was doing this. And the picture's all right, actually. You could have picked a worse picture.
I thought you looked very good.
That was back in my bomber jacket days when I thought I looked really slim in it. And Stoker used to always say, actually, you look really quite fat, which was really quite nice. But
yeah, mate, I thought the hat was very trendy.
Mate, that's brilliant. Just out of interest, how much did you pay for it?
I got it as a deal.
Well, did you buy multiple shirts or something?
If I bought 100, I got them a lot cheaper. So if anybody wants a T-shirt,
please don't tell me you bought 100 Lee Whitehouse T-shirts.
No, I didn't, because I know they wouldn't sell. So I only got the one.
You'd get rid of them, but you wouldn't be able to sell them.
I managed
what you could have done is put CLLR before Lee, and then literally I'd have funded getting 200, 300 of them out.
We can still get that range, mate. It's not a set design.
Vote for Councillor Lee Whitehouse.
It's not trademark, so if anyone would like to make their own, feel free. We're not gonna stop anyone.
So how many have you got?
Just the one.
You just ordered one. And how much did you pay for it?
Just over £5.
That's really cheap.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants one, genuinely, if anybody wants one, get in touch.
Yeah, let me know. I can we can place an order for some, or if you want Lee's face on a mug or anything like that, just let me know. We're going to start a new brand.
I don't want us to talk about this too much. I'm sure people are really quite bored hearing about it, but I think we should get a black T-shirt with our logo on the front.
Would you buy it?
I'd buy it.
Let us know in the comments.
Oh, yeah, let us know.
If you want a logo on your T-shirt or on mugs or anything like that, any merchandise. I know Charlie has asked for some before in the past.
There's lots of comments coming in. Let's read a few. So John said, "Hi Scott, hi Lee. Good evening, John. Hope you're okay." Craig Murphy saying that he wants me to do the dance to a Black Lace track. Craig, it's not. It might normally happen, but it's not happening today. I've got a headache. Lots of people are just laughing at the T-shirt, which is brilliant. It's really good. I love it, actually. Stoker says he loves it. Craig Murphy says quality. Chris said yes. A deal, definitely a deal. Charlie's laughing. Charlie said yes. John Stokes says he wants one, and Chris says a couple of mugs. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. But we can order you a couple of mugs if you want a couple of mugs.
I think he's calling us a couple of mugs, mate.
Yeah, I know, and he said he's only joking though, so it's fine. We could actually have one with Scott and Lee's bit on the front, and then Kidderminster Gardens on the back.
Oh, joint effort like that.
Yeah, could do it. Definitely could do that.
Sure,
Anyway,
I
haven't got much planned for this evening other than true or false. I think we'll give that another bash later.
Yeah.
Is there any particular order you want to do things in, Scott? Or
well, a feature, mate, that we paid for a jingle for and never really got around to using it much. So I've brought something with me today just so I can use this jingle, really.
Smartphone quiz starting soon.
Wrong jingle, so let's try this one.
That's hilarious.
You Matters Funny News Stories with Lee Whitehouse and Scott Jones.
Just got myself a cheeky plug in it for my quizzes.
Hideous. Absolutely. That was purpose. You did that on purpose.
So,
definitely.
But sliding it in. But yeah, so the funny news story that I want to talk about today, less of that, is students going off to uni this year. So I don't know if you've seen the news coming out about a ban that students that are starting uni this year are going to be getting on Freshers Week. So obviously we're in a big situation at the moment and throughout the whole world with this COVID-19 showing its ugly face in places it doesn't want to be seen. It shouldn't, or people don't want to see it. But what's happening now, the latest news, is that if you're going to Freshers this year, if you're going to uni, so they're going to tie back a lot of what was going on with Freshers. But the big ban is there is a sex ban for all uni students. Okay, so just to help stop the spread, you can only have sex with someone if you're staying in the same house or room as them.
But I mean, I don't really want to get into this conversation if I can help it, because I know it's going to lead into something bad and I'm going to end up getting into trouble. But I think all I would say is I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on it and check with your medical professional, but I'm pretty sure that by having intercourse, you can't catch coronavirus. The only way you can catch it is if you kiss the person. So if you both wore surgical grade masks, I don't think you can catch it through intercourse. But there you go. Yeah, but that's I just don't see how you can put that seriously though. I don't see how you'd be able to police that. And why it's it's ridiculous actually. And which university's coming up with that?
It wasn't. I believe it was like just a whole government thing that came out about it. I don't think it was just one university. I think it's throughout the whole country.
Ridiculous.
So another news story we can talk about, it's affecting parts of our local town, is DW going into administration. So
I've only just, and I'm only commenting on this because Scott's told me that he's got it from a good source that it is. I didn't know that it was confirmed that it was closed, and obviously it's horrendous. As are all business closures, but I mean that's been there for what? It's got to be what 15, 20 years. DW Gym, I think.
Yeah, it's been there for quite a while, hasn't it? It's got to be around about 15.
So is it the shop? Is it the shop and the gym, or is it just the gym? Or
well, I believe DW, the company, has gone into administration. Now I've heard from someone with links to the actual fitness club that is shutting at 8 o'clock tomorrow. So from 8 o'clock tomorrow, they've been. But I would imagine members will be getting told about this either now or very soon in emails if they haven't yet already. It might have already gone out. I don't know.
It'd be interesting if anybody's watching is a member of DW, and by the chances that I would imagine that somebody would be. It has anybody who's watching actually received any emails from DW to say what they're actually going to be doing? It'd be good to know.
Let us know in the comments, Lee. We have got a question of the day. So the question of the day is, do you remember where this picture was taken?
Yep, I remember where it was taken. It was taken at John and Charlie's place in, I can't remember the name, the old
Pitt
place
Street.
where they used to live, Pitt Street, and it was taken at the top of the stairs on the house warming up. Was it? No, it wasn't the house warming. It might have been. Can't remember.
I think because there's a little shamrock in the back of it, that it was St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that's it.
But you can thank Charlie for sending this picture to me to get it printed.
I look quite young on that, don't I? I've got a crease developed here since that picture, which is quite depressing, really. But grown old gracefully.
I'd like to say big welcome to Andre as well, joining us from Norway. Chelsea as well, joining us. Welcome, Chelsea. But yeah, I think Lee, we need to do a true or false shortly.
Okay.
Should we get a couple out of the way now? Because
let's just hope I don't have to go through the whole.
I think everyone's a fan of it. And what we'll do is after the true or false, we'll go through places in the Australian area, so in Kidderminster, Bewdley and Stourport, that are doing this 50% off meals to eat out from Monday to Wednesdays. So we'll let you know all about them, where you can get that from. After these
that could make me go all political, so I'll let you do most of the talking on that because I don't agree with it.
No, you know what we said, mate? Politics the band.
Yeah, I know. It's just difficult. It's just loading at the moment. So this is what I'm dealing with.
Oh, Chris Minton says, let's do it. He wants a true or false. He's not hungry for food, mate. 50% of food. He's hungry for true or false.
I'm hungry for true or false, but unfortunately the app doesn't seem to be working. So this could be
technical issues. Okay, so while we're waiting on that, should we skip forward a little bit? And we'll go to this 50% off scheme.
No, I've got it.
Oh, we're done.
We're here.
So we're going to threaten the 50% scheme, and he gets it working.
That's right. The first one is then everybody. So true or false? The first one is not all spiders spin webs. So is it true or false? Not all spiders spin webs.
I think that's true. I don't think they all do.
I think they do.
No, I'm pretty sure some spiders don't spin webs. I'm sure I've seen it. Looking forward to see what people say in the comments.
So Scott's going. You're going true, aren't you?
Yes, just had a couple of love hearts come up on there on Facebook. That's nice.
Oh, always good. Always good to have love hearts. Keep pressing the love heart button.
Charlie says it's true. Jonathan Stokes says it's true.
So most are saying true.
Most people are going with me on this one, mate. They're trusting me.
CS and JS. Isn't it interesting that Charlie's initials is CS?
No, not really.
Because if you think, I'm thinking CS gas, like the police use.
Amazing, mate. Your insightful knowledge is your attention to detail is just amazing.
I'm thinking yours SJ Sad Joker.
Or Supreme Joker, you could say.
I'm thinking Stoker JS. I'm thinking just silly. And LW lovely.
I can't say what I'm thinking for W. So
yeah.
Still before Watershed.
Does it end in R?
It does end in R, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it might. So what's the general consensus? Because I'm not looking at comments.
Okay, so from what I can see, everyone so far is saying true. Charlie says, lol, she's a gas. But yeah, we got Charlie, Jonathan, Craig, and Chris Millington all saying true. If anyone else wants to put in their input, I think it's true. I don't think all spiders.
I'm revealing the answer.
You think it's
I think it's false, although I can see the answer now.
Okay, so you went for false originally. It's true. I knew it. No more spiders. So there you go. Everyone said true, so everyone was right. The only person who was wrong was Mr. Lee Whitehouse.
And the fun fact for anybody interested is some male spiders pluck their cobwebs like a guitar to attract female spiders.
Oh,
There you go.
go.
Should we do one more?
Let's do one more. Let's go for it.
Oh, I can't pronounce that. Let's skip that. Right. Okay. So is this true or false? After the Sun, the Moon, and Venus, Jupiter is the fourth biggest object in the solar system. So after the Sun, the Moon, and Venus, Jupiter is the fourth biggest object in the solar system. Is that true or false?
False. I think it's on, I think we've got a false in this one.
I'm gonna go true, I think. You go false, Scott.
I think this is false. I think there's quite a few planets that are bigger in the solar system. But it goes up in size, doesn't it, in the chart?
Yeah.
Charlie says false. Jonathan Stokes says false.
Basically, whatever you say, they jump on the bandwagon with.
Because people know that I'm a genius. So this is why. Craig Murphy says false. I mean, pretty much
false.
People know that whatever I say is bound to be right, in a sense.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton says false. He knows I'm right as well.
So is anybody prepared to go true or?
So Melissa has just joined us as well. So big welcome to Mel joining us. So Mel was one of my regular quizzes on my smartphone quizzes. So she might know an answer to this. So should we go for it again, Lee? Have you still got the question?
I haven't. I've now. It's timed out. A minute's timed out, and I've got the answer now. So.
Okay.
But the question was, I can't remember it.
Apart from Earth, the Sun, and something else.
Just don't make it up, mate. You won't get it.
Just the next biggest thing. But yeah, so let's go for it, mate. Let's just tell everyone it's false. Oh, made myself look a bit silly, don't I?
And the fun fact is, Jupiter's giant red spot is like a tornado, and it is 3 times bigger than the Earth.
Wow. Who knew? There you go. So there's me bragging that I'm always right. But I took down Charlie, John, Craig, and Chris with me. So sorry, guys.
Let's just do one more because this kind of continues from the last one. Just one more for now.
Okay.
Mercury.
Yeah.
Is the hottest planet. So is it true or false that Mercury is the hottest planet?
Oh, I'm going with false.
I'm going with true, I think.
So you think it is the hottest planet? I don't think it's not the hottest planet. Chris says, I blame Scott Jones for incorrect answer. It was totally my fault. I went out there. I went on the limb. I said I was definitely right. And I wasn't.
So I've gone true on this and you've gone false.
Yeah. Jonathan Stokes says true. My minions have lost faith in me.
Get one wrong and that's it. You lose a lot.
That's it. I was everyone's biggest, everyone was my biggest fan until a couple of minutes ago. So Craig Murphy says false as well. Chris Minson's gone true. Charlie has not just gave an answer, but she's also given an alternative. So she says false. She thinks it's Venus. That's the highest.
Oh, she's Googling it, isn't she, I reckon?
That's an accusation and half that.
Why would you know that?
Maybe. Why wouldn't she? Maybe she's a very intelligent woman. Well, she can't be that intelligent because she married John. But
yeah, I was going to say that differs to when I've met her.
So keep on coming in then. Let us know.
What's the main trend? True or false?
At the moment, it's kind of 50-50. So the question was, Mercury is the hottest planet. Is that true or false? Jonathan Stokes has gone true. Craig Murphy went false. Chris Millington's gone for true. Charlie's gone for false. Charlie says she works in a primary school, but she could be wrong. Big shout out to Jack Gallanton as well, who's just joined us. If you want to join in on the true or false, Mercury is the hottest planet. Is this true or false? Let us know.
I'm going to reveal the answer now.
Okay, then let's go for the answer. We've gone 50-50 so far. It's false. Does it say in your fun facts what is the hottest planet?
The fun fact is, though closest to the sun is the second, actually right after Venus. Doesn't really make sense. Though closest to the sun, it is the second, actually right after Venus. If you could live on the planet Mercury, a year would be only the last 88 days.
So the answer then is the Venus is the hottest according to that because it's the closest. It said although. Yes. So Charlie has absolutely smashed that. Get a bonus point there for throwing in the correct answer. Welcome, Lewis and Grace have joined us as well. And Stacey. Oh, everyone is joining now. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
I'll go back on the comments now because you don't necessarily
people joining your end. Okay.
Yeah.
So also we want to know from you guys as well, what sort of things do you want to talk about? Is there anything that's happened to you? Any funny stories that's happened to you this week? Let us know in the comments. Put it in there. We'll discuss it. We'll laugh at you. We'll take a mick at you. It's fine. We don't mind doing that.
I mean, we spent a lot of time together yesterday. Me, you, and John.
Yeah.
Are there any funny stories that came out of that? I don't think there was really.
There's a few, mate, but I don't know if I can tell them.
Well, we only tell the ones that we,
I love the way you're making it sound really boring here. Like we spent all day together, but nothing funny happened. Just sat there all day.
I think one of the funny things was when I kept walking out of the door of Hadley Club shouting, "This blackcurrant's lovely."
Yeah,
I found it hilarious.
That was one of those things that only you found funny.
I was drinking the Carlin fruit thing, whatever it's called. And I'd had a few drinks and I kept shouting, "Oh, this blackcurrant's lovely." And I thought it was hilarious, but I'm sure nobody else would.
So the thing that I actually, you saying
what about we walked in? When we walked in, that was funny.
Oh, and you got upset because nobody recognised you as a counsellor?
Well, I didn't know, but so I was at the Hadley Club last Monday talking to them in a councillor, with my councillor hat on because of ISB that they've been getting at the club and criminal damage. And then I walked in yesterday. Okay, I had my blue shirt on and I didn't look smart really. And the bloke, one of the committee members shouted, "Are you members then, lads?" And I thought, oh, here we go. We're going to get thrown out here. But then I turned around and says, "Well, I am the councillor." He's like, "Oh, all right, just get your mates to sign in and we'll overcharge you for the beer."
That story was just a bit of a brag, really, wasn't it? Look at me using my councillor status.
Yeah.
But you've been better off telling him you were from Happy Hour. You would have probably got a free drink out of that.
Free drinks all night. Yeah.
But you actually reminded me, the one thing I did want to talk about tonight, was I wanted to ask people what sort of places they've been to since lockdown has sort of eased a little bit and we're going back to civilization, and whether you thought that they were handling the situation quite well. So I want to talk about the Red Man. We went there yesterday. They had a like acoustic sort of acting out the back. And I thought that was very well sort of managed at the Red Man. We walked in, there was a bouncer there, checked that you signed in. Sort of, they made everyone sanitize their hands on the way in. The bar area was cordoned off, and you couldn't stand within certain areas of the bar. You couldn't lean on the bar. And then they actually had one of the members of staff showing you to a table and sort of setting people out, and it was all spaced out quite well. So I thought it was quite a good operation in the Red Man.
That's fine, but why did she have a folder? Why, when she sat people down, did she have a folder that had literally nothing on the... Well, it didn't actually do anything other than look official. And
maybe just something for her, I don't know.
I just thought... I know outside's quite small, but I just thought it was a bit... You shouldn't really be sharing tables with other people. I don't think, but...
Yeah, I mean...
Maybe that's just me being
because you're one side or the other, but there could have been maybe a bit of glass and like a perspex thing if you're going to split it, stuff like that. But overall, I thought compared to some of the places I've been, I thought it was very good. I did like take a walk in Bewdley the other night, and I was quite sort of worried, to be honest, with some of the things I saw down there with the way people were acting outside bars. I mean, most of the bars closed there at 12 o'clock at night, and everyone piled to one bar, and they're all in a big huddle outside trying to get in. Little things like that. So, yeah, I thought that was handled quite well. But I thought in there has been some situations that's quite worried me. But let us know, what do you think? Give praise to places that are doing it well. So other people
and slight the people that are not doing it well as well.
So we all know where's good and where's not good.
I don't know. I don't know. I think we could. This is quite a boring subject to talk about, really, because I think everybody's COVID, coronavirus out. But I just think, as a business, a Perspex screen doesn't cost that much money, and I think that you should be doing it.
There was a massive waiting list on it, there wasn't it? That was one of the big problems.
Well, yeah, of course,
because there was such a high thing. Okay, yeah. So if you have anything you want to say, I think we've probably gone on about it enough. But if you want to put anything forward, let us know. Just put it in the comments. Don't forget also, for people who have joined us recently, at the end we do a 10-minute takeover, which we start in around like 15 minutes time. At the moment, I haven't seen any requests come through. So if you want to put your request in soon, and we'll have a 10-minute takeover. So we choose 3 songs at random. Okay, so if you put your requests in, they'll all go into a list. Lee brings up his magic number generator, and we pick 3 songs from that, and we play those for the last 10 minutes of the show.
Have you got any songs?
You Matters 10-minute takeover with Lee Whitehouse and Scott Jones.
I think I'm going to leave my request, Lee. I don't think people want to hear that.
I think that nobody's putting their requests in this week, and I did say at the beginning that I wanted to get it to 10. And what I don't understand is surely everybody's got a favourite song. I mean,
don't be shy. Don't worry about it. We don't judge on what songs you've chosen.
I mean, Scott's favourite song is like Steps and all that kind of stuff. So it can't get much worse than that, really. Well,
it can. I mean, they're one of the top bands of their time. Probably still are. I mean, it's still up there as one of the great. I'd say probably one of the greatest of all times, up there with ABBA, Booksters, all those classics.
We're not going to do requests this week then.
Well, if anyone wants to put them in, we'll put them in, but I'm not going to choose a request. Also, I'm not going to let Lee choose one, because he always chooses rubbish songs as well, like Kidding.
Well, I noticed that when Frenchie did it, not last week before, that actually, because I watched it back, not all of it, I skipped through a lot of it because I thought it was really boring. But I'm only joking. But I noticed that at the end, Kidding was in there, which was good.
It was, because you put in a request for it.
I am going to put a request in this week.
Okay.
And it is my ultimate favourite song.
Right.
And you know what it is.
It was Barbie Girl Blackwell, wasn't it?
Oh, for God's sake. Frank Sinatra, My Way. That's my funeral song.
All right. Also, this is what Lee's sort of go-to song on karaoke.
Yeah, and I'm always very good at it.
I think on one of the earlier happy hours, we did actually have you singing this live.
John's made a request. Rich Milton's watching. How about you, mate? Put your favourite song in the comments, mate. See if your song comes out in the generator. Clips featuring Miss Dynamite again.
Yeah. Got that in for you.
Is again the song, or does he mean that he's requesting it again?
No, I think it's by Clips featuring Miss Dynamite, and it's called Again.
Oh, okay. There's no others.
But don't be shy. Put your request in.
I thought Craig was going to request. What's it called?
A Black Lace song. I'm counting on it. I think if he hasn't put one in by the end, Of which one? I'm just going to choose any Black Lace for him.
Yeah, do it. I'm going to do Akhenaten, I think. Just have a quick go at Akhenaten.
But the trouble with Akhenaten is, I don't know enough. I mean, the people that you have to you ask for, you have to kind of know everything about them. Ask questions like, what's their firstborn? How much blood do they give a year?
Do you know what I want to do?
Are they?
We might not do Akhenaten this week, but let's get somebody who wants to play Akhenaten next week. Get them on for that period of time.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best way of doing it. So if you want to actually take part in the Akhenaten and be the person that chooses, we'll get you on to the Zoom so you can talk directly with Lee on that. So you'll be part of the show. How exciting! So yeah, if you want to do that, let us know. We'll put a post out in the week, and we can get you on, and you can do the Akhenaten with Lee. So should we try one? I'll see if I can get. But you always get angry at me because I don't know enough about the person.
Write down on a piece of paper now a person, famous person. Make sure people can actually read it.
All right, look away.
I'll put my t-shirt over my head.
Okay. That's what we're going for. Let's hope I know enough about her. Okay, you're free, mate.
So it's a woman. That's a good start.
There you go.
Right.
Also, Jonathan Stokes has been the first person to say that he'll do the Akhenaten next week for you.
Oh, that's good. Thanks, John.
Okay, also,
Right.
Nigel's just joined, and Nigel loves choosing a song for our 10-minute takeover. So, Nigel, thank you for joining us. Welcome back to the show here most weeks. If you want to choose a song for the 10-minute takeover, choose one. You've chosen crackers in the past, so hopefully be another cracker tonight. Okay,
Right, so
Akhenaten.
it's a girl, isn't it?
It is. I gave that away, didn't I?
Does your character live in America?
Yes.
Um,
Last time I heard, anyway.
is your character part of the Hype House?
Are you literally doing this off your head? Because it doesn't look like you're reading any questions.
Well, I'm some of them are mine, some of them are scripted.
Okay. So did you say White House?
Hype, HYPE. I'm assuming that's a no if you don't know.
No, I doubt it. I don't know. It's a Hype House.
Are they from a TV series?
No.
No. Do they go on YouTube?
No. Well, not them personally. I mean,
Have they ever recorded any albums?
yes.
Do they have any kids?
Oh, don't know.
Mate, come on.
How am I meant to know stuff like this?
You're supposed to know.
I don't study. I mean, I'd say yes, but I can't be 100%.
Okay. Are they more than 50 years old?
Yeah.
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 Do they sing country music?
No.
Are
I
they
think so.
black? Are they black?
No.
Do they play a lead role in any movies?
No.
Are they in a band?
No.
Oh, when you keep saying no, it gets difficult. Did your character have a hit song in the 1980s?
Yeah. Definitely
Yeah?
it is. Yeah.
Do they have multicolored hair?
No.
Oh. Have they got blonde hair?
Yes.
You're not sure though, are you?
No.
Do they use any instruments?
Not that I've seen, no.
Mm.
All the times
Are
I've
they-
seen them, they never use instruments.
Are they British?
No.
Okay.
I know that for a fact.
Have they ever been divorced?
How do people know this?
Well, if it's somebody that's famous and you follow them, then I would expect you to know it.
I don't stalk famous people. I barely like them when they're doing this stuff, let alone outside of it. I'm going to have to go, don't know.
Do they play in movies?
Do they play in movies? No.
Have they ever been it's going around in circles a bit, but have they ever been in a famous band?
No.
They have a famous father.
No, I don't think so.
Oh dear. Are they American? Did I ask that earlier?
You asked if they lived in America.
Oh, I think I know who it is. Are they Canadian?
Yes.
Okay. This is going to just be a giveaway now. Did they ever sing a song for the Titanic?
Yes.
Celine Dion. Thank you. See? I hope they could see that, the people, when they're watching, because I couldn't see that very well at all.
You see it now?
There we go. That's Akinator, and so next week, Johnny's going to come on to Zoom, and we're going to play Akinator together.
Cool.
So how many requests we got in, Scott?
We've got a few more come in now. So we've got one from Charlie saying Red Dress by Taylor Swift. Nigel said anything by Pink. So Craig Murphy has chosen Wig Wham Bam by Black Lace, just for Lee. It is one of his favourites. And Amy Dalglish has just joined us and said anything by Skunk and Anzi. So
what the hell's that? You won't have that on your. You won't have that. You won't have that in your list,
mate. You'll be surprised what's in there. Right, so I am just going to make a note of all of them.
So we've got another. We're going to go to the songs in about 5 minutes' time. Can you all, whoever wants a song played at the end, can you just put your favourite song in the comments? It doesn't have to be your all-time favourite, but something that you're in the mood to hear. I was going to say it's always good to have an upbeat song, because we do try, and although today I think I've been fairly downbeat because I don't feel great, but I think it's good to have an upbeat song. And I said that, and I've put in my request for Frank Sinatra My Way, which is kind of hypocritical. Scott, what have you been putting on your head today?
Plenty of After Sun, mate. I've had a plaster on last night. It's very shiny at the moment for that reason.
Did you stoop down to the levels of getting Farmhouse yogurt and sticking a load of that on?
Nah, just stuck with the good old fashioned Nivea After Sun.
I tell you what though, we didn't have Catch the Sun yesterday. Look at that.
Yeah, mate. Well, we're out there for quite a bit, and it was blaring hot yesterday. A bad day to read if you sat outside for about 7
fantastic.
hours.
Absolutely amazing. Felt like it was in Ibiza. It's great.
Should definitely have had a hat on. But
I've never seen you wear it. I've never seen you wear it. No, I've never seen you wear a cap ever.
Also, I mean, I don't think I've ever worn a cap. I wore one in Vegas last year for a couple of days. So Annie Dalglish said Charles and Eddie, that's going in the list. That's an absolute classic there.
Nancy said Jar Jar Jaja Ding Dong, sung by Molly Seiden and Will Ferrell.
Right, so is this because in my quizzes that I do online, someone always has the team name as that, and I just always said it as Jaja Ding Dong because I'm not really knowing anything about it, but I'm guessing it's a song then from something. Is it from a film or something? If it's got Will Ferrell, is it like a funny twist? I mean, you learn something every day, don't you? But Aerosmith, Love in an Elevator. Amy. Andy, or Daggy, should I say. We can only play it if it comes out. I mean, I would love to play it every week. But I think Lee fixes the thing, because every time I put a song in, it's never come out once yet.
I don't fix it. I can't fix the Google number generator. Right, let's give it another minute for the last few requests to come through, and then we'll randomly generate that number. Before we do that, though, I just wanted to. Do you know what I was thinking? I don't think this will quite work though. That we could one night we could play Millionaire. Who wants to be a millionaire? But I don't think we could quite do it. Or do you know what we could actually do? We could actually get a guest on. And if the guest gets to, and we could do the questions, and if the guest gets to say halfway, they get a free T-shirt, a free mug.
The slow problem there is we haven't got any T-shirts or a mug yet.
Yeah, we can order them. Free T-shirt, free mug, and a gold membership card.
Which gets you what?
Access all areas.
What areas can't people access? I don't get it.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of areas they wouldn't want to access there.
I think we'll leave this one there.
And then maybe I'll like some giant bags of Haribo or something.
Haribo, I'm up for that. I'm up for giant bags of Haribo.
Come on, let's get the request. So what songs have we got so far in the list? And I'll have a look, see if we've got any new ones.
Okay, My Way by Frank Sinatra. Clips and Miss Dynamite with Again. Some Black Lace. That was Wigwam Bam as well, wasn't it? Red Dress by Taylor Swift. Pink. Any Pink there for Nigel. Skunk Anansie or Nassie. Charles and Eddie, Jaja Ding Dong, and Aerosmith, Love in an Elevator.
Right.
So
we'll give it another.
We want to come in, but if we've missed any of your requests, you want to just drop us a line quickly and let us know.
How many have we got so far?
Very shortly.
How many have we got so far?
Also, Lee, one thing we forget to talk about, mention, is the after party.
Mate, nobody has ever joined us in the after party, and it's probably the most hilarious part of the show. The only people who've ever joined is me, obviously me and you, John and Charlie, and then once we had, what's that chap's name?
Jamie joined us once, didn't he?
But other than that, nobody ever joins. I
think Nodge has joined a few times as well, on the odd occasion.
Yeah, so join us after. It's hilarious because you can do all these games on there and dress yourself up in funny outfits on there. It's great. Right, so let's check one last check of the comments then, Scott, and then we'll do the number generator because it's time now.
There's been no more requests come in.
So how many we got?
So I think we're going numbers 1 to 9.
We've got 9 requests.
9.
Oh, we've got to get one more. I'm sorry, I said 10, so I'm hanging on.
It depends. So we've had another one come in, but we've already got a request from that person. Are we going to load the other request?
Not accepting it. If you haven't, we need 10. We need one more. I'll sit here all night if I have to. We want one more from somebody who's watching that hasn't put a request in, please. I'll just read a book while I wait. Actually, what I can do while I'm waiting, I can show you some funny things. I should have thought about this earlier, actually. I did get it out purposely. So, in this book, I've got...
I'm quite worried here.
What's that? And the school reports.
Oh, no.
I was in a play called The Boy Who Fell Into a Book, and this is by Alan Ayckbourn. This is the script. And what I did is after I was in it, I played one of the lead characters in it. I wrote to him, very well known, and I said how much I enjoyed being in his play. And he sent me a script, and inside the script, he wrote, "To Lee, all the very best wishes, Alan Ayckbourn." And then he's put Scarborough, December 2006.
No.
And he's left me a card. He left me a card as well.
Well, just so you know, when we put this bit online after the show, we'll be editing this bit out.
No, it won't,
to-
because this
Just to
this
save
book's
wasting
worth-
people 5 minutes of their life.
this book's worth an absolute fortune. Absolute fortune.
I feel like you're a Birmingham City top, yeah?
Here's a picture of me when I was little.
Oh, look. What happened, mate? What went wrong?
Me and my sister.
Just a young, innocent young man.
I'm just trying to pad it out because I want another song.
Right, so a song has come in for it's from Happy Hour, and they've asked for steps 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, it's from Happy Hour. It's from you. I'm not accepting it. I want some random.
I'm not sure we're going to get it. Russell was just joined us, so welcome, Russell, to the show. You've joined us at the wrong time because we are just finishing the show, but we are just going into a 10-minute takeover. So if you do want to choose a song, Lee's adamant he's not budging until we get one more request for a song. And he would accept my request. So get one in, Russ. Let us know what song you want to listen to. And what we do, it goes at random. We choose 3 of them. So you could choose your song and it might not even get played. So we're waiting for ages for someone to pick a song that's probably not
Remember
even gonna
that,
get
Scott?
played.
Remember one of them?
I do remember them. They were the bane of my life.
Got it here. Yeah, because how many did you have?
Can't remember.
Mate, at least 5. Right, if we haven't got it, mate, we'll just proceed on.
I mean, this adamant thing you were going for, it didn't last very long, did it?
No, I've lost
Right,
interest.
so we are going to choose the songs then. So, Lee, if you go 1 to 9.
Mate, I am going to let you put yours in to get the 10.
Okay.
So, first one.
Here's
2.
number 2, which is Miss Dynamite clips featuring Miss Dynamite. And again,
Second. 4.
second is number 4, Red Dress by Taylor Swift.
And the last one.
Number
Yay!
1. See, I told you he always fixed it so he gets his own way.
Can't be a fix. Transparent that, mate.
I'm sure.
Anyway, I'll love and leave you. I'm going to be better prepared next week and hopefully feeling a bit better. So, well, if I'm not, I'll have had a 7-day hangover, which would be ridiculous. So I'm going to say goodnight. For those of you that are members of the You Matter page, come and join us in the after party. It's at the top of the page. You'll see it says Happy Hour After Party. Come and join us in that immediately after the request. So, Scott, I'll see you in about 7 or 8 minutes. And good night to everyone. Stay safe, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye.
Yeah, so they said thank you again, everyone, for joining us. It's been fantastic being here. Hopefully it's been the same for you watching. And remember, 7:30 every week, we're here. So join us as we now go into a 10-minute takeover. Thank you again for watching, and look after yourselves. Stay safe and stay alert.
You Matters 10-minute takeover with Lee Whitehouse and Scott Jones.
Okay, so the first song we have in a 10-minute takeover, it was by Jonathan Stokes, and it's Clips, Miss Dynamite, and this one is Again. Enjoy, and see you next week.
How I miss again. Long time me no come again. Every time me touch on the reading problem. Wanga tell your bedroom, me say wanga tell your friend we are the remedy, we are the thing. Me say again. Long time me no come again. Every time me touch on the reading problem. Understand, I know you like it. Hear them ball out, pull it up and rewind it. Hey yo, they ain't never better than me. You ain't never met a real killer MC. Name hold weight, that's 100 MT. Lick off a shot and leave the clip empty. I am mean, you ain't messing with the team. Brothers loving off my team, they see me in their dream. Busting out the jeans, get it popping like the seam. Laser beam, you ain't messing with the team. How I miss again. Long time, me no come again. Every time me touch on the reading problem. touch on the rhythm problem. Understand, I know you like it.
Hear them ball up, pull it up and rewind it.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Boom. Every time they see me when I step into the room, pulling out the camera, see the flash and do the zoom. You know it's a madness when I'm mashing up the tune. But I'll spin your favourite rapper, man, I'll send him to the moon. Long time, good to see you soon. Still a rapper, still an actor, been a trapper, been a goon. This me by the morning, they won't live to see the noon. Baba-boom, baba-boom.
And when me say again, long time, me not come again. Every time me touch on the rhythm problem. Wanga tell your bedroom, me say, wanga tell your friend, we are the remedy, we are the thing. Me say again, long time, me not come again. Every time me touch on the rhythm problem. Understand, I know you like it.
Hear them ball up, pull it up and rewind it.
See me, see the heat, girl, I come. See me, say me just calm down. So calm down, you not really want no one, no. And you don't wanna take this thing and when me say again, long time, me not come again. Every time me touch on the rhythm problem. Wanga tell your bedroom, me say, wanga tell your friend, we are the remedy, we are the thing.
You Matters 10-minute takeover with Lee Whitehouse and Scott Jones.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Yes, it was my way.
You Matters 10-minute takeover with Lee Whitehouse and Scott Jones.
He said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowds. I thought heaven can't help me now, nothing lasts forever. But this is gonna take me down. He's so tall and handsome as hell. He's so bad, but he does it so well. I can see the end as it begins. My one condition is, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. I said no one has to know what we do. His hands are in my hair, his clothes are in my room, and his voice is a familiar sound. Nothing lasts forever, but this is getting good now. He's so tall and handsome as hell. He's so bad, but he does it so well. And when we've had our very last kiss, my last request is, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. You'll see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. Someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. You'll see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. Someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. Say you remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just pretend. Say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just pretend. Dreams. In your wildest dreams. Even if it's just in your wildest dreams. In your wildest dreams.
You Matters 10-minute takeover with Lee Whitehouse and Scott Jones.